Hello again, Noel Polanco with Homeqwik Property Management. Thanks for checking us out. We're talking about property management topics for the greater Phoenix area, and hope you find this information useful. Today we're going to talk about buying into an HOA in Phoenix, and three things you got to know. For one, obviously, some of the HOA neighborhoods around here are some of the best looking neighborhoods in town. They make great investment properties. I love buying in there. Not everybody's going to want one in there, but again, usually better neighborhoods really attract good tenants. Benefit for the tenant is they don't have to pay the HOA cost. You do, and you want to make sure that you keep that up. Don't put it on the tenant. If they miss a payment, it could really put you in trouble with the HOA. So I say factor that into the cost that you're asking for in rent. Also, before you buy in an HOA, make sure you understand how much it's going to cost. If you're buying it as an investment property, what is that HOA monthly cost going to do to your cash flow? Something to really consider. Townhouses, condos especially, you're going to have a higher HOA. Make sure you know what you're getting. So in Arizona, the myth that you can't rent in an HOA is old, and it's not true. They can't stop you from renting your property. However, they may have some restrictions. They may ask your tenant to fill out a form just with their information. They may ask you to fill out additional paperwork. Some are even trying to ask to do a background check on the tenant themselves. Seeing that more in some of the high-end multifamily stuff like nicer condos and high-rises. So be aware of what they're going to ask for and make sure your property manager knows how to get it and how to give that information to them. On restrictions, I've seen in the past where specific HOAs had a percentage for the neighborhood, meaning only 15% of the total properties in a neighborhood could be rental homes. If you're thinking about renting your house at an HOA, would benefit to you to call them, just ask if they need anything from you, and they'll let you know. You don't want to give away too much information until you need to. They may or may not be on your side, but they may require some information. So I generally just say call them, advise them that you're going to rent your house, and ask if they need anything from you. You're also going to want to set up your property manager or your agent as a contact with the HOA. That way they can send the information straight to us. If you're getting an HOA violation from your tenant, I want to know right away so I can start dealing with it, and then I can give you a heads up. Signs, gates, there might be restrictions on what kind of sign you can use. I think most of that is gone by the wayside now. But again, just confirm, make sure that there's no requirements on where you can put it, the size, or the type of sign. If you've got gates, make sure you do a temporary gate code that you can give prospects while they're viewing it. And generally, I like to make the tenant sign up with their own gate code once they get registered. They're going to want to know who the HOA is, make contact, and set up their own personal gate code. The last thing that's really important is get to know your HOA rep. If you're doing it yourself, you really want to do that. We're going to know your HOA rep. We're going to call and introduce ourselves. They've got a tendency to try to pick on you, but we make great relationships with them. So again, know what you're getting into with an HOA. If you've got a property manager, make sure they do too. Thanks for checking us out. I hope this information was useful. You can always get more info from us at www.homeqwik.com. Thank you.